Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Keith Clixie, and welcome back to another episode of the New York Giants franchise here in Madden 23. So, I would say it's been like a day or two since I've done my last episode. But you guys know, last episode, we played in Super Bowl 61. And we managed to get the win in the Super Bowl against the Cincinnati Bengals, 45-20, and we finally were able to win a Super Bowl with the New York Giants. That has been basically the whole entire goal of this franchise, was to rebuild this team, win a Super Bowl. Just honestly, man, honestly, we had a few goals. One was making the playoffs. We rebuilt this team. We made the playoffs a few times during this franchise, and this season, 2026, we made the Super Bowl and we won it. If you look at the season recap, you guys can see we won it 45-20. Adoree Jackson won Super Bowl MVP for the Giants. The New York Giants now won their 5th Super Bowl in franchise history. Honestly, that just, it makes me so happy just seeing that happen. You know what I'm saying? Um, um, I felt like I should have ended this franchise already now that we've won a Super Bowl. But I feel like I could do another franchise series. If you guys, let me know in the comments. If you guys want me to do another franchise series, let me know in the comments down below, and I definitely will do it. But for right now, I think, honestly, the plans for this franchise are, there's a few things I might do. One, I might play one more season, and then, whatever happens, just happens. I might play one more season, and after that, I might end it. I might end the series, or I could go ahead and play maybe a few more seasons and try and win another Super Bowl. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like the only way I'll end this franchise is if I win another Super Bowl. I'll try. But I want to see probably how long it'll take us to win another Super Bowl. I might only play like maybe 1 or 2 more seasons left of this franchise, and see if I can win another Super Bowl. If I don't, oh well. Because I feel like I need to do other things. Also, guys, literally, I still have NBA 2K23, and I still haven't played it yet. I literally bought it like a month or two ago, and I bought it for like my birthday. Like, I literally bought it like a month ago, and I still haven't played it yet. Like, I really want to do my career. I really want to start a new My Career series for 2K. So let me know if you guys want me to do that as well. But also, I did start a Face of the Franchise series. You guys know I started a Face of the Franchise series in Madden, where I play as a quarterback and stuff like that. And I still haven't played that yet either. Even though I did a few episodes of the Face of the Franchise, I did like 3 or 4 episodes of Face of the Franchise. That's really all I did, and I just started focusing on this franchise, and this is the only thing I've been playing pretty much, and I've just been making videos on. So, yeah, basically, we're going to get through this off season, we're going to get through the draft, we're going to get through all that, we're going to go on to next season. So this franchise series is not over just yet. We're going to keep playing this franchise for right now, but I don't know how many more seasons we're going to play. Most likely, I'll probably play maybe 1 or 2 seasons, and we'll go from there. So, Let's go ahead and advance the off season. We're gonna go ahead and advance to the next week. Advance to the staff. Some negotiations. Really, the only two players are okay. So Darren Bow, I don't want him. Tuckercraft, don't really need him. Actually, you know what? I really can't re-sign anybody. I can't re-sign Julian Love. Can't re-sign Darius Slayton. Cannot franchise tag Charbonnet. Cannot franchise tag Hamlin. I can't franchise tag Daniel Bellinger or Daniel Jones. Or any of these guys. I cannot franchise tag any of these guys or re-sign them either. So pretty much we can't re-sign anybody. We have negative 12 million in cap room. We can't do anything. We do have a mock draft right here. Mock draft 3. It looks like that our pick is going to be Chad Lane, free safety out of Auburn. He's projected a first or second round pick. Dion Coleman, quarterback out of Illinois State, looks like to be the number 1 pick in the draft for the Raiders. He might be the number 1 pick in the draft, which I could go ahead and trade for a first round pick to see if we can get a quarterback. So, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. We're going to go ahead, we're going to go to oh, wait, we can't do it? Where's the trade center? Okay, I guess we don't have the trade center on here. Oh, well. Okay, first off, let's go ahead and view the 2026 retirements. Who retired this season? Odell Beckham Jr. retired. That is crazy. Russell Wilson retired. Cooper Kupp retired. Byron Jones retired. Adrian Amos retired. Mike Evans retired. Michael Thomas retired. Keenan Allen retired. Leonard Fournette retired. Oh my god. Tyler Lockett retired. Odell Beckham, Nick Boyle, Marcus Peters. Jeez, man. Kyle Fuller retired. Oh my god. Oh, even Andrew Norwell retired too. Jordan Akins retired. Robbie Anderson retired. James Bradbury retired. Marvin Jones, Blake Bortles, Ryan Tannehill retired. CJ Mosley retired. Nick Mullins retired. Kyle Van Noy retired. Oh my god, a lot of amazing and great players all retired from the league. That is crazy. Let's go ahead and advance to the next week. And we're going to start the first week of the off-season, the free agency. What free agents are available for this year? We have, okay, Kelly Ringo. Kelly Ringo is a really good player. He has an X factor, 92 overall. He's actually a really, really good player. We have Keyshawn Bout as well, wide receiver out of LSU. Chris Jones at defensive tackle. Okay, Chris Jones, Ryan Jensen, center. Oh my god, that's a really good player. Leighton Vander Esch, Tyrann Mathieu, he's 35. Holy crap. Darnell Mooney, Daniel Carlson, not bad. Eric Armstead, Dre Greenlaw, he still has a superstar ability. That's crazy. Darnell Savage, Kyle Duggar, Kareem Hunt, Tyler Boyd, Trent Brown, Sean Murphy Bunting, Rashad Fenton, John Johnson, Jahmyr Gibbs, running back out of Alabama. He's a great player. Alright, well, I mean, we got some decent players in free agency. I probably would have signed Kelly Ringo if I actually had money in cap room, but I don't have any money in cap room, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and keep we're just gonna keep advancing to the next week. We're just gonna keep advancing weeks, and you know, keep advancing the free agency, keep advancing the off-season. We do have some more fifth-year options. Oscar Walls. Yes, we definitely need Oscar Walls. We need him back. Let's go, baby. We're going to advance to the next week. Come on. I do want to see the free agency recap real quick. Alright, so for starters, Kaylee Ringo. That is a big contract. Kaylee Ringo went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for 5 years. That is crazy. That's crazy. Keyshawn Bowden went to the Bears for 4 years. Chris Jones went to the Cardinals for only 1 year. Ryan Jensen went to the Bengals for 1 year. Lane Van Der Esch went to the Rams for 2 years. Tyrann Mathieu went to the Green Bay Packers for 1 year. Darnell Mooney went to the Bills for 3 years. Daniel Carlson went to the Bengals for 1 year. Eric Armstead goes back to the San Francisco 49ers, his former team, for 1 year. Dre Greenlaw goes to the Raiders for 2 years. That is crazy. There's really not that much, there's really not that many players that have big contracts. Kaylee Ringo is the only player who has, the biggest contract here. 5 years. I think he has, 5 years, 80 million or something. For a contract. That's, the best contract for players. So we're about to enter the 2027 draft. So it looks like Deion Coleman might be it looks like Deion Coleman might actually go to the Raiders. That's who, that's what, the mock draft predicts. So, can't be mad at that, though. So, we're going to do a quick trade. I want to do a trade, but I feel like it's not going to work. We're going to do a manual trade. Okay. We're going to just put in some draft picks. We're going to put in our first round pick, for the Raiders' first round pick. We're going to try and trade with the Las Vegas Raiders. Do you guys think we can get this guy? Hold on. We're going to, we're going to try and get their first round pick. It's not going to work. Okay, yeah, it's obviously not going to work, but we can try and give him a first, second, and third round pick for this year. For the first overall pick in the draft. Okay, that is not going to work either. Well, what do you know? And we only have one quarterback, so obviously I'm not giving them a quarterback because we only have one quarterback. Do we have enough wide receivers to give them? Wan'Dale Robinson. Actually, I could give them Wan'Dale Robinson. Let's go ahead and give them Wan'Dale Robinson. Wan'Dale Robinson, okay. Wan'Dale Robinson, 78 overall. Who do they even have at wide receiver? They actually need a wide receiver? I mean, they have Devontae Adams and George Pickens, but other than that, their receiving core is not great. But they do have 2 really good players that they have on their team. I just want to see, for starters, will this actually work? So, we're going to add Wan'Dale Robinson to the trade. So, yeah, we're going to trade wide receiver Wan'Dale Robinson. Seriously? Okay. Looks like we can only trade for draft picks. Okay, wait. Do we have a right tackle we can give him? We have two. We do have a center. What about our center? 5.35 million. Not bad, but like that's not gonna exceed the cap. Could give Derwin James, but there's no point. That'll be a total waste as well. Just to give first round draft pick away. Now I would say the best thing to do is just to do that, but like I feel like there's no point in doing that. What if we give them a first round draft pick for this year's draft and also a first round pick for next year's draft? Do you think they'll do that? I think they might actually accept this trade. I don't know. Well, here's the thing. Okay, so oh my god, hold on. So if you look at all of our players, if you look at our quarterback, we got Bryce Young, Saquon Barkley. Wide receivers, we have Jalen Waddle. All right, we have Deontay Johnson. We have Kadarius Toney and Wan'Dale Robinson at wide receiver. And then our tight end, we have Larry Perriman. So he's probably going to be our main tight end this year. Let's just trade on draft picks because that's like the best thing we can do. So we're gonna give him a first round. We're gonna give him a round 1 pick 32 for the 2027 draft. So we're gonna give a first round. We're gonna give him a round 1 2027 draft pick for this year, and then we're gonna also give him a 2028 round 1 draft pick as well. So we're gonna give him a first round draft pick for the 2027 draft, and then we're gonna give him a first round draft pick for the 2028 NFL draft to see if we can get this pick. That is very close. Oh my god, that is actually really close. Alright. How about we give him... Jesus, man, I don't know what to do. Do we give him a 6th round pick? What if we give him a 7th round? I don't know if that'll... Yeah, they're not going to do a 7th round pick. Okay. How about this? How about we add... What about a 6th round pick? Let's try a 6th round pick. I don't think it's going to work. Damn! They really want a lot for this. Alright, the best one that I'm going to give him. Out of everything, I'm going to go ahead and give him a 4th round draft pick for this year. Alright, we're going to have a 1st round draft pick for this year, a 1st round draft pick for next year, and also a 4th round draft pick for this year as well. Please accept this trade. Oh my god, they declined it again. Are you serious? Alright, come on. I swear to God, if they declined a 3rd round draft pick, come on. We're going to give him a 3rd round draft pick for this year. Alright, we're going to give him a 1st round. Alright, we're going to give him a 1st round draft pick for this year. We're going to give him a 1st round draft pick for next year's draft. And then we're also going to give him a 3rd round draft pick also for this year's draft. So, this better work. Finally! Oh my god! Okay, so they have finally accepted this trade. Alright, it says trade accepted. Done deal. Let's send it to the league office and make it official. So, we just traded the Raiders a 1st round draft pick for this year, a 1st round draft pick for next year, excuse me, and also a 3rd round draft pick for this year as well. So we traded two first round picks and a 3rd round pick for a 1st round number 1 pick the first overall pick in the first round for this year's draft from the Raiders. So that way, we can actually get a pretty good player in the draft. So, and since we did that, it gives us a better opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's do it. Let's go ahead and advance to the next week, and let's start the draft. Alright, start drafting.
The New York Giants are
Alright, so we have the first overall pick in the draft. We're gonna go ahead and pause the draft because I don't want to ruin my selection. We're gonna pick our player. So what I'm thinking is, okay, what I'm thinking is we get Calvin Toon from UAB, but we do need a quarterback because I feel like if Bryce Young somehow gets injured and, his contract expires next year and if we're not able to afford him, I think we should get a quarterback. And also a scrambler quarterback would also help us a little bit, so we can take out Bryce Young for a few plays and put in Deion Coleman. But I think this is the right move. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it. We're going to go ahead and draft quarterback Deion Coleman. He's a quarterback, a scrambler out of Illinois State with the first pick in the 2027 NFL Draft. The New York Giants select quarterback Deion Coleman out of Illinois State. Boom. Let's go, baby. Oh my god, he's actually kind of fast, too. Holy crap. And he has a hidden development. 93 speed, 91 excel, 89 agility. This guy is actually pretty cool. He has 91 throw power, 94 change of direction, hidden development, Illinois State. He's 23 years old, and he's a great scrambler quarterback. That is going to be our backup quarterback for this season. We're going to go ahead and, who is the second pick? Casey Maynard is the second pick. Alright, who's the third pick? Okay, Calvin Toon was drafted to the Houston Texans, quarterback out of UAB. That's a pretty good pick. Next pick is Braden Boston, right outside linebacker out of TCU. The Jets pick Christopher Wynn out of a left tackle out of Iowa. John Quinn, left outside linebacker out of West Virginia for the Jaguars. The Eagles get Tavon Short, left outside linebacker out of Tennessee. Alright, next pick. Okay. I swear, it's always linebackers getting picked in the draft. Okay, Javier Saunders, right outside linebacker out of Michigan. Okay, so the 49ers got a Michigan player. That's pretty cool. Michigan is my favorite college. So, I don't know if you guys knew that, but I don't know. You guys probably don't care, but yeah. I don't really care about the other draft picks. We're just going to go ahead and sim to the end of the draft. I really only wanted to draft for a first-round pick and let the game just draft for me because I don't really care. Because I already know we got some great players. It would have been cool to just draft my own. But I don't know. Alright, so let's go over the draft recap for this season. Who do we get? I know we got some good players. Okay, so Deion Coleman, first-round pick, 77 overall. Geo Thomas, strong safety, 67. James Jeffers, wide receiver out of Rice, 70 overall. We got a left guard, a running back, and then a cornerback. 67 overall. James Fleming out of Houston. He's a slot corner. Not bad. Overall draft, this is really not that bad. I don't know if Deion Coleman was the best. Good thing I picked Deion Coleman. Let's see. Okay, John Quinn was a 77 overall as well. Javier Saunders was 75 overall. Keon Winston, wide receiver out of Penn State, 76 overall. Not bad, actually. There's some pretty good players out here. Oh, 77 overall running back. Damon Ellison, running back out of Oregon State. Pretty cool. That is sick, man. So, guys, I don't know if you guys know, I really like college football. But the thing is, they don't have college football games anymore. They got rid of them a long time ago, for no reason. But they stopped selling them. The latest college football game was NCAA Football 14. That was the last time that they have made a college football game. And I've heard that they are going to make another. They're going to make a new college football game in 2023, probably in like July or something. Probably going to make a new college football game in July 2023, which I'm very excited for. So basically, if I wanted to play a college football game right now, I would have to get NCAA Football 14, and then I also need to have a PS3 or an Xbox 360 because those are the only playable consoles. Those are the only consoles you can play it on. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and advance to the next week, and we are now in the 2027 regular season. Actually, we're not in the regular season, but we're in the 2027 preseason. We're just gonna keep advancing, and we start off with a big dub in week 1. We do have a new injury. That's not good. Okay, Max Pittman, our center, out for 3 weeks with a pulled groin. That's not good. We're going to advance next week. Preseason week 2. Alright, not bad. We're starting off 2-0 in the preseason. Could we go 3-0? Don't know. Alright, advance to next week. Preseason week 3. And we do. Let's go. We end the preseason 3-0. That's not bad. It's really not that bad. But now we are on our preseason bye week. Alright, we are now on our bye week for the preseason, and now we're just going to go in advance to week 1. Alright, advancing to next week, preseason week 4, and there we go. So, we are finally in the 2027 regular season. We're in week 1, as this is going to be a hard matchup in week 1. We are playing the Kansas City Chiefs in week 1 of the regular season to start off our year. First, I want to go ahead and upgrade some players real quick, just so you can get it out of the way. Only 4 upgrades? That's it? It's not that much, but whatever. Let's go ahead and check out our roster for this season. I want to see if there's been any changes on offense or defense or whatever. Okay. Not bad. So, if you look here, Our offensive line hasn't really changed at all. We do have a change at tight end though, because Larry Perriman is the new tight end, because obviously we couldn't re-sign Daniel Bellinger, so that's different. We still have Jalen Waddle, 99 overall with an X Factor. We still have Deontay Johnson, 89 overall. Kadarius Toney, 87 overall. Saquon Barkley is still on the team with 96 overall with an X Factor. And then Bryce Young is also still on the team, 97 overall with an X Factor as well. For some reason, they don't have their X Factors activated on here, which makes no sense because they're literally right here. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why the game decides to do that. It just does for some reason. Like, it shows that a player has an X factor, and then when you actually go to the player, if you go to the abilities, the Superstar X Factor ability is literally right there, and it's like selected already. I don't know. It's a little weird, but you know, whatever. And then let's look at our defense. Okay, not bad. Our defense also really hasn't changed that much. Actually, our defense hasn't really changed at all that much. Even though we don't have Julian Love. Which sucks, because I really wanted to re-sign Julian Love to this team. But unfortunately, he's not coming back to the team, so... But, oh well, we still have Dexter Lawrence, still have Kenny Dorsey, still have Leonard Williams, we still have Oscar Walls, we still have Xavier McKinney, we still have Derwin James, we still have Adoree Jackson, Darnay Holmes, Brendan Gilkey, Tate Crowder, Azeez Ojulari, and Kayvon Thibodeau. So our defense is still looking really good. We still have Justin Tucker. We still have Logan Cook. So everything is looking really, really good right now then. Braden Wright, running back. Ooh, 93 speed. He's actually probably better, to be honest. I really want to fix the special teams, because I don't think Deontay Bridge is that great. But if you think about it, Deontay Bridge is an 89 overall on a kick returner, so I don't know. But we still have Justin Tucker at our kicker, and then Logan Cook as our punter. How old is Justin Tucker? He's 37 years old. He's been in the league for 15 years. That is crazy. He surprisingly still hasn't retired yet. But yeah, that is just crazy. I cannot wait also to use Deion Coleman, rookie out of Illinois State. This guy should be pretty good. He has 93 speed, 91 acceleration, 89 agility. Should not be a bad player at all. But for most of the season, we're gonna use Bryce Young. We might use like a few running plays for Deion Coleman. Now I kind of wanted to play the preseason this episode just to test out Deion Coleman, but I didn't do that, so we're not gonna do that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like we're just probably just gonna end this episode here. That's pretty much all we were doing for this episode was doing the draft and going through the off season. So not much of a huge off season for us. We didn't get any free agency signings, but we did get a huge first round pick for a quarterback for a backup, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty good. But that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, it's been your boy QT Clixy, and I'm out. Peace.